Joe Exotic and
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. Tiger Queens here today, and in this episode of our coronavirus Medicare update, we will be talking about what's going on with the life insurance industry because it's kind of imploding. The demand for home health care aids, and we have a great product where your clients' family members can actually get paid. And we're also going to talk a little bit about...
We're going to talk about Carol Baskins and how we want to reopen that case because we know that she killed her husband.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Okay, Tiger Queens. First of all, the life insurance. So I thought this was very interesting that, life insurance companies are scared. They don't want claims, so they've completely changed underwriting. Naturally, they don't want people that have done international travel in the last so many days. I've heard one of the major carriers is saying 60 days, so that could snag some people, but others, I clearly don't know all of them, could go back even further. I think one of the smart things that I haven't seen them asking yet is, have you been in close contact with anybody that has had a positive diagnosis?
Right.
They're not asking.
Right.
But
it's probably evolving.
What I'm hearing is basically they don't want any business right now. That they've been really tough, they've been stonewalling, they've been whatever they can to not take business under this pandemic, which is interesting because I didn't really think about life insurance companies.
I didn't think about life insurance.
Right, so, and two of them that really caught our attention are two huge, well-known ones that you would know about. So if you've had a snag on your life insurance, I don't know how much you are still selling during this time, but just be aware that you might hit a snag trying to actually get them approved. What you got?
So we have a brand new dental product with Nationwide.
Ba-dum-bum.
Nationwide is on your side.
I don't know if we're allowed to sing.
Okay, crap. Any rate, Carol Baskins doesn't sing.
Killed her husband. She whacked him. Please tell us in the comments if you watched that. 34 million people watched that Netflix special the very first week of quarantine. And that was like the only happy thing going on that week. If you watched it and you loved it and you love our Tiger Queen thing.
Who's your favorite character?
Tell us in the comments. And if you didn't watch it, I don't know what you're waiting on.
I don't know what your deal is.
Enjoyable. It makes you feel so normal and adjusted.
Maybe
makes your family's dysfunction just seem like nothing.
Like nothing.
So Nationwide, why we have a ton of dental products. Why do we need this one?
Level commissions for life.
Level for how long?
Life.
Okay, that got my attention. So I have a lot of plans, great plans, that their benefit is $1,000, $1,500. The highest I've seen is $2,500.
5,000.
So 5,000, that gets my attention.
Level commissions, 5,000. Great for call centers.
Right, great for call centers.
And in an awesome state.
What states?
California. It's in almost all states except you have New York.
Not New York. And it's refiled in Florida, so that's on hold, but that's coming. That's coming.
What do we know about Florida? Carol Baskins lives in Florida.
That's not harsh on her because Joe is a dirtbag too. Okay.
If you want the dental by Nationwide, put it in the comments. We'd love to get you hooked up with that. It's a great product. It has some great points that nobody else has. So we're excited to have that.
So True Freedom is a home health care plan. True Freedom. And it could never be more valuable than right now because they said 1 in 6 Americans are taking care of their elderly parents. And right now, it's getting people's attention because you can actually be paid to be a caregiver for your own family member, which is, I think, kind of unheard of in the industry. Mm-hmm. So definitely call your marketer, talk to us about that product. And yeah, the time for that product is now. And we don't know how long the virus is going to be here. Nobody knows, but conventional wisdom is we're looking at least a year to 18 months.
Right, till we get a vaccine.
Maybe longer.
Don't touch your face.
Right, don't touch your face. How about Humana?
Humana Go 365. This is an awesome wellness program that rewards people for being active and making great choices.
So we've talked about it. I always say the name wrong. I always say Go 360. I always get in trouble, not by Humana, but from my own staff.
Because they do an extra 5 days.
Okay, so that's Rebecca's in charge of actually saying the name.
Go 360.
But I have a lot of people say, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can't do face-to-face appointments. by damn, I'm not going to learn e-apps because I made it this long without e-apps and I'm going to retire without e-apps. That's broke as hell. That is a quote that I've heard from a lot of agents. So like, I don't want to do it. Okay, I want to retire. I don't want to do it. Okay, so I hear you. So I say, what are you doing? They're like, well, what can I do? Call your existing clients. Okay. Reach out to them. You don't want to build retention. Just see how they're doing. Ask them how they're doing. Answer their questions.
And
and talk to them. Have they registered for the Go 365? Help them register for it. Explain to them. Help them order their over-the-counter benefits.
Yeah. We're into our second quarter now, so that's...
so you can go ahead and do it over the phone with them.
You know, which is interesting because what would be great things to be ordering right now?
Vitamin
C, hand sanitizer if you can get that.
Quinine, elderberry.
Is that a beer?
No, it's a vitamin extract holistic remedy that helps people with lung things.
You can get that. A lot of really important things you could get right now, especially with the virus.
Relief, all that stuff if you get it. One of the things that I've heard about
allergy medicine.
And this is unfortunate, but I have people that are saying, I don't really think it's that big a deal, and they'll say, I don't know anybody that has it. And I think once you know somebody that has the coronavirus, that really changes your perspective on it. So I am very close to 4 people that have had or still have it, and man, I'm super freaked out about it because I know intimately what they've been going through. The weeks and weeks. I'm talking 4 or 5 weeks of constant fever, body aches, diarrhea. Coughs like they can't breathe, and so I'm really taking it seriously.
I joke about don't wash your hands and don't touch your face, but it's serious.
You don't want it.
Don't touch your face.
So we're in the same germ pool, so don't be freaked that we're closer than 6 feet. If I go down, she's going down. So if you don't see either one of us, because we're both sick next week.
I don't want to laugh at that.
But our video production team is not here. So I have my son actually filming it because he's in our germ pool and lives with me. So he's cool. But those of you that are asking, are we still open? Yeah, because insurance is essential. Clearly, Medicare insurance is essential.
You should be hearing from your marketers.
Most of our staff's working from home. Yeah. We have about,
10 max in the office.
About 10 at a time and about 30 on our total campus spread out between 4 buildings. But I know a lot of you just can't work, and our heart goes out to you. If you need ideas on what to do productively to help your business,
and we have
call us, email us.
We have lead programs right now. The mailers that we do a lot of, where we've had carriers kicking quite a bit, and we're kicking in quite a bit, and as Cuddles, to fill your pipeline. So we've sent out a lot of emails, and I find that the more I send the emails, the more you start to respond. But it's a great way to get these mailers sent out. It's a 1,000-piece mailer. And then So Much Business, another one is on us for free. So if you are home, it's a great way to get something started, get your pipeline full so that when you are back to normal.
And we had a lot of people going to our website to sign up for the social media.
Absolutely.
Or the e-blast for your clients, or they want a newsletter.
My enrollment.
They want a website.
Tool.
We have a lot of stuff that's going on that you can do right now while you're stuck at home, that you can do to build your agency and build your business. So thanks for tuning in to the Tiger Queens. See you guys next week.
See ya. Bye, cats and kittens.